Well, I saw the thing coming out of the sky. It had a one long horn and one big eye. I commenced to shaking and I said, ooh-wee. It looked like a purple people eater to me.
You know, I think it's really interesting that right across the street from where Allie is standing is a restaurant called El Nuevo Rodeo. George Floyd worked at that restaurant. So did Officer Chauvin. They were both bouncers at that restaurant for 17 years. So Officer Chauvin, he knew George. They were co-workers for a very long time.
It was a one-eyed, one-horn, flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horn, flying purple people eater. A one-eyed, one-horn, flying purple people eater. Sure looks strange to me.
So when we see what's unfolding out in our community, this is not simply the death of George Floyd.
Floyd was my brother, man. We called each other twin, bro. Everybody know me and Floyd called each other twin.
George Floyd was good friends with Steven Jackson. If you don't know who Steven Jackson is, great basketball player, had a long career in the NBA.
Since his twin's death, Jackson's taken to social media.
Floyd was my brother, man. We called each other twin, bro.
On a quest for change and justice.
When I saw him, our first question when we saw each other was like, who your daddy? Who your daddy? You know, that was we looked that much alike, and from that conversation, we just hit it off.
Then he came down to earth and he lit in a tree. I said, Mr. Purple People Eater, don't eat me.
My name is Andrea Jenkins. I am a transgender warrior.
A state that recognizes, celebrates, and includes difference and diversity as an asset for our state, which it 100% is.
That means I was assigned male at birth, but my identity didn't quite match up with how society defines what a woman's body should look like.
It was a one-eyed, one-horn, flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horn, flying purple people eater. A one-eyed, one-horn, flying purple people eater. Sure looks strange to me.
A historic election for the city of Minneapolis.
Voters elected 2 openly transgender people to the city council. Philippe Cunningham beat Council President Barb Johnson to represent the 4th Ward in North Minneapolis.
When they found out that I was trans and I'm also black and queer, when they found that out, and then they saw my husband who is also trans, they were like, that's who I want to represent my neighborhood. That's who I want to be the face of my neighborhood. And so that's the kind of experiences that I've had. There's been negativity and ugliness, but the goodness has far outweighed it.
Well, bless my soul, rock and roll, flying purple people eater. Pigeon-toed, undergrowth, flying purple people eater. Friendly little people eater, oh, what a sight to see.
Even though we're experiencing trauma and pain and grief in our city, they don't want to exacerbate that. So they're going to be out there. You're going to start seeing more of our, again, community healers.
Little people eater, oh, what a sight to see. Then he went on his way, and then what do you know? I saw him last night on the Star Out show. He was blowing it out, really knocking them dead, playing rock and roll music through the horn in his head.
We wear purple because all queens deserve a royal crown.